Hey guys, it's Brian. Welcome to Financial Fitness. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. In this video, I'm going to be installing the WhiteStone Dome tempered glass screen protector on my brand new Samsung Z Fold 5 right out of the box. The installation and application process is a pretty lengthy task, so I'm showing you how I installed mine and whether it's worth it or not. I'll also show you the case that I use with my Z Fold 5. I would grab a power brick and test out your UV light to make sure that it works before you start the process and setting up your phone in the application contraption. If your UV light does not work, or you can't find a power brick that works with the UV light, don't even start because you won't be able to get the glass to adhere to the phone. One of the main challenges to this entire application process is working in a dust-free environment. Whether you work in one or not, you'll still likely be cleaning your phone constantly, as you'll see me do before I actually apply the adhesive to the screen. If you manage to get dust in or on the adhesive before you put the glass on, you'll see the dust forever. As you're setting up to apply the adhesive, keep your phone clean and apply the black tape to prevent the adhesive from getting into the openings and buttons of the phone. There are 4 to apply, one long piece on the left side that covers the hinge, one on the top, and one on the bottom to cover the speakers and microphones, and one on the side for the SIM card tray. After you apply the tape, put the Z Fold 5 into the application contraption while it is unfolded with the outer screen facing up until it snaps into place. Add the white strips to the top of the contraption on the sides of the screen, which will help absorb excess adhesive later on in the process. Add the gray clip that will hold the spacer and the glass right before the adhesion of the glass. Apply one more small piece of tape that covers the earpiece speaker and fits over the gray clip. The next couple steps should be done very quickly to avoid dust from building up on the screen once you drop the adhesive on it. Grab the bridge and the adhesive, put the bridge into the slot towards the top half of the phone. Unscrew the colored part of the adhesive first. Don't worry, the adhesive will not release even when turned upside down. Put the adhesive into the bridge upside down, and then when you're ready, unscrew the bottom cap to release the adhesive on your screen. Once the adhesive is on your screen, grab the glass and remove the sticker. Place the glass onto the contraption now that the adhesive is sitting on the screen. Pull the tab at the top to apply the glass once you tilt the adhesive towards the middle of the screen. Wait a couple minutes and let the adhesive slowly spread out to the edges of the screen. If done perfectly, it should reach the edges of the screen without help. You can tilt the phone a little bit to help the adhesive reach the edges of the glass if you need to. Just don't be too sudden or the glass could fall out of alignment or the contraption entirely. At this point, bubbles can form, but depending on where they are and the size, they might be able to be pushed out towards the sides. However, if this happens, be careful that you are not pushing out too much adhesive. You'll know you pushed out too much adhesive if the white strips on the sides change color significantly. You will not be able to remove all the bubbles sometimes, as in this application that I did for my Z Fold 5. However, I was able to get perfect applications on my old Z Fold 3 several times when I replaced the glass. The last step is to use the UV light to set the adhesive and glass in place. Before the UV light, you can shift the glass just a little bit if you need to, and make sure the camera lens is right in the middle of the cutout. The UV light hardens the adhesive, so it can't be undone once you set it without removing the glass screen protector entirely. Make sure the UV light is used on all parts of the screen for at least a total of 2 minutes. You can see that I actually moved the light up and down the entire screen to make sure the entire glass is under the UV light. You can take the phone out of the contraption and clean it up at this point and remove the black strips. I used the alcohol wipe at the end instead of at the beginning to clean the phone because I had just taken the Z Fold 5 out of the box before this process, so it was already clean other than any dust that was in the room during the process. This step is optional, but I ran the UV light again to make sure everything was all set in place since it doesn't take that long and I didn't want the glass to come off or shift in the future. I also bought a Latercase for the Z Fold 5. I wanted something thin with a little bit of grip that doesn't stick to your pocket since the phone is already thicker than normal phones. I also only used the bottom piece of the case to make the phone easier to hold since I don't need the top one to make it thicker. The color is Midnight, which is black with just a little bit of texture. It also does come in carbon fiber if you'd prefer that. The WhiteStone dome is worth it. Whether you get the easy install version, which has the adhesive already on the back of the glass, or you choose this one, which in my opinion sticks to the screen better, they're both fantastic. Protect your screen from chips and minor damage, but also feel like the original screen when using your phone. I'm also a big fan of the Latercase, possibly the thinnest case for phones in general, and has a nice texture that truly does not stick to your pocket, unlike other phone cases. Both products are worth it, especially if you want to protect that outside display and not lose that glass screen feel, along with if you don't feel like you need a stylus or a kickstand in your phone case. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and found it insightful. Click the like button if you did, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you can see when I post videos next. Feel free to leave comments, questions, and any topics you might want to hear about in future videos to get on track to being financially fit. See you in the next video.